So today I wanted to bring you guys a commentary based on a topic that always comes up within my COD clan as well as my other gamer friends. And that is, are devices that are made to improve your gaming worth the money? And would you consider various ones OP or cheating? Or are they good to go? In my opinion, nobody wants to be bad at anything, so why be that Timmy no thumb stuck at the bottom of the scoreboard, just above that lost cause that keeps jumping off the map? So why settle for sitting in the basement or hijacked with your buddy and a couple of attack inserts? So joining me in the discussion today are two of the slayers in my clan, Killaz for Hire. Both are fans of COD on YouTube, but who normally disagree on this topic. So first up is my boy Phoebes 2126. What's going on, Phoebes?
What's up, man? What's going on?
All right. And next up is my boy Rambro 718. How's it going, Rambro?
What's up? What's up? It's going all right, man.
Okay. All right. So you guys heard what the topic is. So let's just jump right into the discussion. So, Phoebes, what do you think about gaming monitors?
Oh man, touchy little subject. So I never knew anything about gaming monitors until my boy right there, Rambro, put me on the gaming monitors, showed me that they have a response time when it comes to gaming. So I tried it out, got my own, made a big difference in my gaming experience. So thanks to Rambro, now I'm an even better gamer than before.
Okay, so put yourself in your shoes before Rambro was able to convince you. Like, what was it that you were hesitant about when it came to monitors? Like, what was it that that just made you sad?
I never really see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I played Call of Duty, I killed no matter what. Like, I was always a slayer.
Okay.
So it never really bothered me. Plus, I did a lot more camping. But Rambler became one of my nemesis when it came to Black Ops, I believe 1. And he hated the fact that I always camped and I was always killing him. Sorry, Rambo, I'll put you out there. So he went and did his homework, came back and told me that monitors made a big difference. So when he got his, I used to see now, like, there's a difference. I always used to lose gunfights when it come to him. So I went and got my own, didn't tell anybody, and saw that I was winning a lot more gunfights. So now I'm all for monitors.
Okay. So Rambro, I get it that you were able to convince Phoebes. Where did you get your knowledge? What did you do to find out about monitors in the first place?
So YouTube, watching these pro gamers. I wanted to, learn about, pick my game up and whatever. Started looking to YouTube and learn about these competitive scenes and started getting really into that. And certain YouTubers like Nadeshot, Scuff, and those are competitive gamers, by the way, but they do YouTube too. And regular YouTubers like Ozrek and Market J and all those guys. Learning what they're doing and looking at their gaming setup. So what I noticed is everybody had a monitor. I said, what the hell? Everybody had a monitor. And so, after a while of watching a couple of events and seeing that they got monitors too, did my homework on them and realized that there was an advantage, response time and input lag. Start, getting into all that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, when I try to find things out, I try to bring it to the clan,
Okay.
I'm trying to share what I find out.
All right, yeah. So like I was saying, I definitely agree. I think having a gaming monitor is like an equalizer for lag, especially when your favorite game forces you into skill-based matchmaking, Call of Duty. So a lot of times you're gonna lose a gunfight not because of skill, but because your opponent has better equipment. So that's a good point. Okay, so it sounds like we're all agreed. All right, so what do you guys think about things like Kontrol Freeks? First of all, have you used them, and what do you think about them?
Sure, I got one. That was the first thing I got. I got the Kontrol Freak. It was cheap. But, I have to thank Ali A for that. Like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube videos and stuff. Ali A was the first one that said that, and he put me onto it, and I started using it and whatever. And it helps, if you look at your controller, it helps bring height to your stick. So it helps you aim a little bit more because of the height of the Kontrol Freak. So, I like them in general. I think they're not cheating or whatever. I just think they make your control stick into a joystick.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, and Kontrol Freaks are reasonably priced, so a lot of times that's the entry level thing that you can do to improve your skills. So that's cool. I'll give you that. What about Phoebes? What do you think, Phoebes?
Again, man, I knew nothing about Control Freaks, Monitor. Rambo brought that to my attention again. And before, like I said, I always do good when it comes to killing in the game. And now it's even a lot more better. It do help your accuracy, man. I wasn't for it. I'm not for anything other than what comes with the game. So, for me to get it, it's a big deal. And so far, it's been helping me improve my game. And so I'm all for it, man. Control Freaks is a good thing. If anybody's out there that want to get that, I recommend it.
All right, and just so you guys know, if you're watching this video, Kontrol Freeks, really simple device you put on your analog control, and it kind of allows you to get better leverage, so you're able to be more accurate with your shots, similar to how if you use a mouse on a computer gaming. So it allows you to increase your sensitivity without suffering. So yeah, I'm all for Kontrol Freeks. All right, so next topic up, we're going to talk about gaming routers like the Nighthawk or the Netduma R1, things like that. What do you guys think about those?
I think garbage, man.
Garbage. All right.
Sorry, man. I hear people say that it's gonna help the Netduma. Matter of fact, somebody put up a video about a Netdumas. That might be the only thing I see that makes sense.
Okay.
As far as picking your what you want to call it, your
so you can avoid lagging rooms, right?
Your host.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, picking your host. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That might be the only thing I've seen so far that makes a difference in the gaming. I'm here in New York, and our servers is in Jersey, so we get a very overcrowded server, so we're always lagging. If I had the opportunity to put my game on a server in Florida or somewhere in the Midwest, I would do that to avoid all the lagging that I'm having now. So Netdumas might be the only thing I could put my hands on that I would pay for. But when it comes to routers, nah, I got the regular gaming router that comes with my cable company, and I wouldn't change it.
Okay, all right.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Remember, how you feel about those things?
Well, for me, since I got a lot of kids. Since I got kids and a wife and everybody, and everybody's on their different tablets, and they got their own PS4s and their own laptops and their own phones. I have to have me a router, and not only have to have a router, I have to have it. What do you call it? Port forwarding, so I can get my speed to be, to stay competitive and not lag or
and avoid that nasty moderate net, huh?
Yes,
avoid that terrible net.
So I gotta go with a expensive router, not really expensive, but a good router that's gonna handle all of us, and for our gaming and whatever in my household.
Okay, all right. So once again, all
right. So before you go, let me add to that again. So far with my router that I've had, it's both. It's a modem and a wireless router all in one.
Yeah, you got that one from the cable company, right?
Yeah, and it seemed like when I host my gaming lobbies, I'm the only one that could invite people. Like everybody else have a problem hosting the room, but when it comes to me, I don't have a problem. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't believe in all that extra modem stuff.
Okay. All right, so next topic up, I'm going to combine two topics, kind of get your opinion on it. So, let's talk about rapid fire controllers and modded controllers that change the button pressing. And let's also bring it to Scuff Controllers, in case you guys know, Scuff give you paddles on the bottom of your controller just to make it easier to access your other buttons like jumping and things like that.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the cheaters.
All right, so Phoebes, listeners out there, Phoebes is very strong-minded on this one. Let's hear what these guys say.
So listen, man, I've always used a regular PlayStation controller, never added nothing, and the first thing I've added so far to my controller has been the Kontrol Freeks, which it doesn't enhance my controller, makes it faster or slower, or give me an extra button to push. It just, made the joystick a little higher. Now, when it comes to Scuff Controllers, they got paddles at the bottom that give you an extra button. To me, man, that's cheating. If that's not the controller that Sony built or Xbox built, you're doing way too much. Even if I don't care about tournament legal and it's okay for MLG, like nah. If you're doing extra buttons, that's cheating. That's how I feel about it.
Okay. So in a game like Advanced Warfare or like Black Ops 3 coming up, where mobility is the key, How do you feel knowing that you may run up against opponents using the Scuff controller, and they'll be able to do a jump shot or a drop shot, and kind of have an advantage on you because of a controller?
Listen, so when I see people doing drop shot, there's settings on your controller that you could use to change the buttons on your regular controller and not a Scuff one.
Okay.
So to me, if that's what you want to do, then fine, change your settings. But for you to go out and buy a $150 controller to help you better your gaming experience, you're not really bettering your gaming experience. You're just cheating.
Okay.
You got a controller. Like me, I'm good at it from a regular controller, and I'm not trying to throw myself out there, but that's how I play. I'm regular. I'm not extra. I didn't put the $200 controller out there so I can beat you at a gunfight.
Okay.
So,
what do you think about that, Rambo?
that's just me.
Well, I think rapid fire is cheating, but I have a higher, I have a higher opinion on the Scuff controller. Scuff controller is not, it's putting in paddles, but it's putting the buttons to the paddles that you already have.
Okay.
So basically, it's making you more competitive. It's like using a keyboard. You can't use. This is the reason why PC Master Race is dominating the gaming world.
Well, PlayStation 4 just announced a mouse and keyboard that's official. It's for the PS4. Sony just announced that not too long ago. So
I may have to get something like that. But that's exactly what the Scuff controller to me is what it's about, because you can't really change your you can't jump shot the way you want to. You gotta take your hand off the controller or off the stick to press B and back and forth again.
Okay.
You got some people that play the claw like we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
The claw, whatever, like Scumpy or whatever. I can't do that. People who wanna to play competitive and play claw, I can't do that. I did that for a week and almost paralyzed my hands. Or hurt my hands or whatever.
The claw is crazy. I don't know how these guys play that, man. I think Fisticuffs does that one too, and that's insane. All right.
So,
well, what's up?
And that's what I'm saying. Like you're playing the game the way you're supposed to with the controller that you're supposed to have for the system. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For you to go get something with extra buttons, listen is how that sound. You're getting a controller with extra buttons, not the one that's intended. You're getting extra, so you're basically cheating. You're using extra stuff to make your gaming better, and to me, that's just way too much.
So what about the fact that the Xbox One just came out with an Elite controller that allows you to customize the controller and create the paddles and match them to the buttons whatever you want? Because now we're talking about Microsoft official, and who knows, Sony. It's a copy. Keeping up with the Johnsons kind of world. What if Sony came out with that?
So listen to this, right? Xbox came out with a controller because they realized that another company is making money to help improve their gaming. So it's like, why they doing it to dominate the market? They're trying to get their own Scuff controller out there. It's not because they're building it now because that's how the game is built. They're building it because they want to make more money. They're losing money to people that's building extra controllers. Scuff is not an Xbox company or a PlayStation company.
Okay.
It's a side company that's making money off of these systems. Okay. So that's like cheating. They had no other choice than to make it legal in the gaming tournament because that's what's basically out there right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Not only that, but Scuff, the company Scuff is also hosting a lot of tournaments. So they're working hand in hand, even with PS4. All these companies are working hand in hand. So how can you say that Scuff controllers are cheating when the companies of them, they're making money off each other?
Okay.
You see these $1 million tournaments. Who's put up the money for that? Microsoft? No, Scuff. Scuff got 3 or 4, tournaments throughout the whole year.
All right, but look, Rambo, how can stuff be valid if they don't put out the tournament? You know what I'm saying? They make the tournament, right? They putting the money up. They promoting their controllers. So what are you gonna do when you go to a tournament now? What are you gonna do? Now, if Sony was to make their tournaments, you know what I'm saying, the way they're supposed to, without all these extra controllers, there wouldn't be no Scuff. But Scuff, they found a way to make the money, so they put the tournaments up to market their product. You know what I'm saying? They market the cheat. That's what it is. They just market they cheat. So now you got to buy it because you're gonna be in their tournaments. So you're gonna help help, join the rest of the cheaters out there with the Scuff Controllers, basically.
Okay.
It's
Is
all
that what the cheating?
marketing.
And then Control Freaks and Monolith are cheating. They're all
No,
devices that help you play better. Scuff
nah, it's
Control,
not.
all it does is put paddles for the buttons you already have in the front of it. That's it. So if we call
Well,
Scuff
And don't get
Controllers
me wrong,
cheating,
it still
I see.
requires a level of skill to be able to use the right paddle and click it and use the right timing. Because to be honest, you're using fingers that you're gaming. Like you've been playing video games since you were a kid, so you're using fingers that you're not used to using when it comes to gaming. You're used to just using your trigger fingers and your thumb, maybe your middle finger. You know what I'm saying?
I see. This is where we disagree a lot. Like, okay, um, a monitor, right? It's
hmm
basically just a TV that gives you a faster response time with your game.
hmm
Perfectly fine with me. Now,
yeah, but at first you
uh,
didn't, so I had to convince you about that.
yeah, no, you're right. You convinced me because of the time difference when it comes to monitors, which is fine.
Okay,
So
let's jump to
that's
the Control Freak.
the Control Freak now. It's not an extra button. It just makes your thumbsticks a little higher. Which to me, yeah, if you really want to think about it, you can call it cheating.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't
But
come with the controller. That's
but
cheating too,
but
right?
I said you can. I said you can. I'm not. I'll give you that. But it's not really that big of a deal to me because you can actually take it off. But me personally, at this point, I wouldn't because I'm so used to it now.
Yeah, it's
But
good though.
then the Netdumas, if you want to think about it, that's also could be a cheat because now you're picking your server you want to play on to help you with the lag. But
But somebody
now
could argue.
when you
Okay.
yeah, but now when it comes to the controller, right? You have R1, R2, R3. That's how Sony built it. That's how Xbox built their controller. I don't know what the buttons are on that, so I don't really want to speak to that. But when you get a Scuff controller, there's R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, 7 or 8, whatever buttons you go up
You're
to.
bugging now.
No, that's
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
moving on.
saying.
We're moving on. We'll be
You
here all
know,
day.
no, just listen though. That is that's not what Sony built. You know what I'm saying?
All
That's
right,
not
all
what they
right, all
built. That
right. All
controller is
right.
just extra.
We had 17 minutes. I'm gonna have to do some trimming. All right, all right. So let's move on to gaming headsets. All right, so gaming headsets. You know, like the Astro A50s, 40s, all that. You know, Turtle Beaches, etc.
okay.
How do you guys feel about those?
I feel like a damn fool. To tell you the
Oh, you,
truth.
you feel like a damn fool. All right, so tell the people why you feel like a damn fool.
Cause I got them. I got the new one and I got the old one. The old one's sitting in the box that don't work no more. But but overall, I mean, it fits comfortable in your head. I can hear. People can even hear a lot of stuff from rooms away. In my like I can hear stuff now, and it's a couple rooms away.
Okay.
It is good. I just felt like maybe I shouldn't spend that much money. I could have got it cheaper. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
About how
And the
much did you
fact that
spend, if you don't mind me asking?
I spend
Just for
three
one,
hundred dollars on
about
this.
300. Now I'm rocking my
Yeah,
Turtle
both for the bachelor.
Beaches, the PX22s, and I think I paid like 70 bucks, 60 something bucks, something like that.
Oh,
And that's still a lot. In certain people's eyes, that's more than it's worth it. People running around with the Apple headphones. You know,
And I got the Sony headset. I paid 150 for.
that's like the gold headset or something, right?
Nah, it's
Or is it
the
just
black surround sound. Actually, this is the one from the PS3.
okay?
I just moved it up to the 4 finally.
Okay, okay.
now, but see, I wouldn't feel such like a fool if I was still playing Ghosts or games with like Ghosts because what this headset did and what they changed about these games that are coming up
Okay.
is in Ghosts. You know how you have to have amplify?
Well, yeah, you just
I
brought up my
didn't
next
have to
point.
have. Yeah, I never had to have amplify with
Okay.
these particular. Cause I could hear just as good on amplify, even better when amplify is applied to it.
So you're
Now
saying in the
that
game it allowed you to avoid using a perk that a lot of other people used in Ghost
that's
because the
right. Yep.
headphones are good? I'm not gonna lie, I had to
Yep.
use Amplify because Amplify helped minimize my teammates' sound, like their footsteps, so that the only ones I heard were my opponents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to me
But
on Ghost, you never really needed amplified.
Okay, okay.
But
I think in Black Ops
when
3, Sound Horn's back again. Like I mean,
yes, I do. Yes,
like you guys know, I
I
barely
heard
played
it.
Advanced Warfare because that game is terrible. But in my opinion, but yeah, like in Advanced War, I mean in Black Ops 3, I definitely threw on Amplify, and you can hear footsteps, and you combine that
Mhm.
with that Sixth Sense perk, and now
Mhm.
sound whoring is at a whole new level where you have an advanced knowledge of where your opponent is. Now, that sounds like it could be considered cheating if you ask me.
It's in the game, man.
It's in the game. I agree.
Coming from Modern Warfare 2, I used to just sit down and play with a regular Bluetooth in my ear. And Black Ops came out, and I think the map Array, if I'm not making a mistake, I used to just play the map, and I think that's when I first bought my surround sound headset for the PS3.
Okay.
And let me tell you, man, I put that thing on. I heard wolves howling on Array. I have never heard that in my life. And then I played Ghost. I know some people think that game's terrible, but when the map start, I could hear the gate swinging. I could hear bees flying by my head. Like, without a proper headset, you're not hearing all of that. Just the extra stuff that they put in the maps for you to hear.
Alright, so
Yeah, I'm all for headsets as long as it's not more than the console itself. Sorry, I'll not pay for no Astra 500 for no $700.
Yeah, so you bring up a good point, and it comes down to money versus value, and that's a topic for another day, I guess. That's more of life and budgeting and stuff. But the way I've always said, and you guys know this, if gaming is your hobby, and let's be honest, all of us, it's our hobby. Why wouldn't you invest into your hobby to enjoy it more? Like just argument's sake, if you collected Pokemon cards, you would spend more money to showcase your rarest cards. Or, football fans go out there and they spend money on getting, 50-yard line seats in order to enjoy their hobby more. So, I think it's all about the value of what you're spending on what kind of items you're looking into and you're investing in. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I agree with you, but to the point with the headset, it kind of, these last two games with, what is it, Advanced Warfare and, Advanced Warfare, kind of, you can't hear nothing. So my $300 headset is actually a waste for the last year until Black Ops 3 comes back.
Well, I can tell you guys know I play a lot of Destiny, and in Trials of Osiris, I definitely would sound the hell out of people. And there's no added perk that you could do, like it's just, I hear people on the left, I hear people on the right, and that's where they are, and then I shoot them where they're coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're doing that with a $70 headset.
Yeah, good point. I definitely, in Black Ops 2, I tell you, I used to use that Bluetooth headphone that I bought for the PlayStation 3 when it first launched. So that headphones was, I don't even remember how much I spent for it, but it lasted me a good 5 years. So, whatever. It is what it is. Alright, gents. So it sounds like we're pretty much in agreement with gaming headsets and sound horn and all that. Anything you guys want to say before I wrap up the video?
Yeah, man. This is Thieves2126. I got a YouTube channel. I'll probably try to make it grow sometime in the near future. You can look out for me.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, Rambo? Man. This is Rambo718. Same thing. I'm trying to grow my channel too. I don't know when, but sometime in the future. And I have to give thanks to HeirOfGotham here for putting this up here. Answer some questions and whatever. This was fun, man.
Yeah,
hope we can do it again.
It sounds like, if we ever come up with another topic, I might throw this up on my channel.
Alright, man.
Alright, gentlemen.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
No, thanks for joining me, man. Alright, guys, thanks. This is HeirOfGotham.
Oh, yeah, man. Look out for us, too, man. Killaz for hire.